What's up, everybody? I'm Joey. Welcome back to the channel for another yes or no and why video. First and foremost, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much, and I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, today the decks I'm going to be using is the Healing Zone, Moonology, Psychic Tarot, and Angel Answers Oracle. Okay. If you guys aren't familiar with the yes or no and why videos, we're going to be using this the pendulum to see if the answer to your question is a yes or no, and then we're going to be seeing why with these cards. And also I'm going to get you some lucky numbers as well from this thingamajig. Okay, today we're going to have 5 piles as usual. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have La Muerte for number 1, La Dama number 2, El Musico number 3, El Pajaro number 4, and La Rosa number 5. Okay, so you guys can pause the video at any time and yeah, use your intuition to select which pile you want to choose. If you have multiple questions, select multiple piles and let's get it popping. We're going to start off with pile number 1, La Muerte. Okay, all right, you guys, if you selected pile number 1, La Muerte, this is going to be your reading. Okay, like I said, we're going to be using the pendulum to determine whether or not the answer to your question is yes or no, and then we're going to see why with these cards. Okay, first and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy out and get it started. All right, you guys, is pile number 1's answer to the question a yes or a no? Okay, we got a yes to your question. So let's see what we got going on here. We have open up more, birds of a feather, visit family, inner child, believe in the impossible, wisdom, perfect timing, and then we have ask your angels. All right, so let's see. So with your question, and we got a yes from it, I see a change coming up for you, right? There's like a change, like you doing things differently, or there's just an overall change of energy in your situation, right? Also, I see you opening up more. If you haven't been opening up more, go ahead and open up, because it's going to be a time where you're going to be during this time you're going to actually be meeting people who are more aligned with who you are. You might have been kind of lonely in this during this period. For some people, you may have been having a hard time finding people who you relate to, who you relate to, or who actually get you, right? Who understand you. But yeah, it's telling you to open up more if you haven't already been doing so. Make sure that you're opening up more so that you can connect with people who are actually on your same frequency and wavelength, right? People who you actually get along with, birds of a feather, people who are like-minded, right? And also make sure that you are, because with visit family card, this is telling me that also you are going to need to, if you haven't already been doing so, clearing up or fixing bonds that you may have had with your family, fixing connections with family as well, be it your grandmother, be it your father, your mother, brother, sister, cousins, even some friends are like family too. And even with birds of a feather, these people could be family members who you are connected to, or who you might not be as close to as you were before. But this is saying that these things are changing for you, and changes in the air for you. Make sure that you're keeping in touch with your inner child, because that's what's going to give you also it's going to give you, what am I trying to say? it's going to give you the opportunity to take a lighter perspective, or to view a lighter perspective of your situation, and which is going to in turn allow you to move past any difficulties that you may have been having with other people, be it people in your family, be it friends. It's going to allow you to move past those. It's going to allow you actually to also to open up, tapping into your inner child, tapping into that belief that anything is possible. And you have this right here, the Moonology card, believe in the impossible, blue moon. So yeah, this is you believing in that anything is possible, and that the sky is the limit. You know, the sky is not the limit, like it's infinite. You know, the possibilities are infinite, and it's going to allow you to open up so that you could get past any blocks that you might have had with any people. Was it covering up the mic? Hopefully that took. But it's going to help you get past any blocks that you may have been having with other people, you know, in your life. You got a wisdom card here too. So this talks about, you know, you stepping into your power, you tapping into this infinite wisdom that is around you, that is going to help you, you know, on your path to whatever this situation is that you asked about. It's going to help you. You have access to that already. You know what I'm saying? You have access to it. The time is right for your yes answer to happen, right? Perfect timing. And also, if there's any blocks that you're still currently dealing with, also, like I said, with communicating, with issues that you may have with communicating and connecting with other people who are like-minded, with clearing up old issues or problems that you may have had with family as well, or even blocks to connecting with your inner child, and you believing in the impossible, and also allowing yourself to believe and allowing yourself to not be so limited in your thinking and beliefs. Yeah, ask your angels for help also, right? There's also a card you got here. So definitely the answer is yes. You have to open up more and connect with people who are like-minded. Also clear up any family issues that you may have had that you may have pushed to the side. It's time for you to deal with those. And it could be stuff that, you know, with the family issues, it could have been stuff that affected your beliefs and the outlook or the things that you believe. It could have caused limited beliefs, limited thinking when it comes to life in general, when it comes to yourself. It's time for those to be cleared out, because change is on the front with La Muerte. This is talking about change, right? This is things transforming to something else. This is things going from one way or to one way of being to a different way of being. This is things clearing out and things opening up for you. This is the right time for this yes answer. You just have to believe in the impossible and allow yourself to tap into your inner child, so that you can see and believe in what you can't see, believe in what is not there, believe and have faith. Faith is going to be needed for this situation. You're going to need. That's why you need to tap into your inner child, because you need to have that childlike characteristic, to where you believe in things, you believe in fantasies, you believe in fairy tales, you believe in stuff like that, because that is what's going to help you push this energy into a better place and help you open up more, so that you can make the connections that you need to make, so you can repair the connections that need to be repaired, and you can propel yourself forward. Okay, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and pull some lucky numbers for you guys. I'm gonna do 6 lucky numbers. Oops. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's see what we got for you. We got number 2, 30. Number 9, we got 13. We got 6, and then we got 57. Okay, those are your lucky numbers. So that was your reading for number 1. And if it resonated, if you like it, let me know. Like the video, share your thoughts if you feel so inclined to do so. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. And also, if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel. And I thank you all so much for tuning in. If it was your story, Awesome. If it wasn't your story, just take it with a grain of salt, take what applies, and let the rest fly. Okay, we'll move on to number 2. Ciao. If you selected pile number 2, La Dama, this is going to be your reading, okay? First and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy out from the last reading. All right, let's go ahead and dive right on into it and see whether or not the answer to your question is a yes or a no. Pile number 2's answer, a yes or a no. And you got a yes, okay? So let's see what we got going on here for you. We got passion ignited. We got communication is key. We got look at the bigger picture. We got you're very close to achieving your goal. We got show the world the real you. We got outside factors. We got let the sunshine in. And then we got within the next few months. So something is definitely popping off for you within the next few months, which is really, really cool. I see you stepping into your power. I see you becoming more confident in something. Whatever it is you asked about, I see you being more confident. I see you being more composed. You got your self-composure together, right? You got things are going to be more polished. Things are going to be more together, right? Your look, it could be your look, your whole mindset, the way that you look at things, the way that you receive things, the way that you react to things is going to be more polished, going to be more put together. You're going to be getting your act together. Cool, okay? So we got passion ignited. So that is saying that something, you're going to be passionate about something, or you are passionate about something now. Something is you're being inspired. Something that was dormant within you is now awakening. It's like a new awakening, a new day, a new dawn. It could have been something that was dead and that was no longer, a factor in your life, is now reawakened, like you're revisiting it for some people. Communication is key, new moon in Gemini. You got communication is key. So this is all about expressing yourself, expressing what you feel in the right way, actually being able to clearly express yourself so that people can understand you and they know where you're coming from, saying what you mean, meaning what you say, saying the right words, actually having clear communication with other people as well. And also looking at the bigger picture, like look at the bigger picture, this says, right? This is full moon in Sagittarius. So this is looking at the bigger picture, being able to see why certain things have to happen. Being able to see that, hey, in order for me to get to Z, I got to go through A, B, C, D, and all the rest of the alphabet, right? Being able to look at the bigger picture to see how things affect not only you, but how they affect people around you as well on a whole. You also got you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. So yeah, that is very coming up for you, and it says within the next few months, so something should be popping off for you if you stay on the correct path and that you're currently on. Something should pop off for you within the next few months. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Don't be afraid to clearly express yourself, clearly express who you are. Show the world the real you. You may have been hiding yourself. You may have dimmed your own light, because of outside factors, because of other people, what they say, what they think, how they feel, or listening to their input in the matter. But now it's time for you to come back alive. It's time for you to come back to life and to wake back up and be who you are. Show the world the real you and stand in your own power and your own unique self. You know what I'm saying? Let the sun shine in also. All right? Let the sun shine in. This is like you being more confident with who you are. You being confident within yourself and you actually accepting yourself first. Don't worry about whether or not other people are going to accept you or your actions or what you want to pursue or your goals or what you want. It doesn't, what other people think does not matter. First and foremost, the key player in this whole situation is you. What matters most is how you feel, what you think about yourself, what resonates with you, not what other people on the outside think. Don't let people stop you from standing in your truth. Don't let people stop you from reaching your goal, going after your goal. Don't let people stop you from being passionate, being your true, authentic, passionate self. Right? So this really looks good for you guys. And I hope that resonated with somebody here. And before we go, let's go ahead and pull some numbers for you. So I'm gonna pull 6 numbers for you, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so let's see what we got for you here. We got 30, 19, 56, 38, 20, and 42. Those are your lucky numbers. And if you liked the video, go ahead and like the video and let me know how you feel about it. Drop a comment down in the comment section if you feel so inclined to do. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, and if you have any suggestions, let me know as well. Okay, I wish you guys all the best with whatever your question, your situation is, and we'll move on to the next one. Ciao. All right, you guys, if you selected pile number 3, the musician, this is going to be your reading, okay? First and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy out from the previous reading. All right, and we are going to ask whether or not your answer is a yes or a no. Is pile number 3's answer to the question a yes or a no? Okay, you got to know. So let's see why. Let's see what's going on here. We got, you are not alone. Don't let pride get in your way. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. A year from now. Deception and envy. Harmony. And rejoice in celebration. So, okay, I can't say that right now from this that someone feels that they are alone in this situation. You may have either recently or in the past dealt with some deception and envy from somebody. Somebody could have deceived you in a relationship. It could have been in a partnership. It could have been in a friendship or something like that. And it could have left you feeling alone by yourself. And it could have left you in a state of sadness, or that you are, that you're alone. It could be also with don't let pride get in your way, full moon in Leo, that you might have still be dealing with some residual negative effects or after effects from this situation that happened in the past. It could have you in a negative place, or also in a vengeful type place as well. And with deception and envy, it could be also that someone was just wearing a mask, someone wasn't being their true self, and someone didn't express themselves. So it could go different ways. It could be that you were deceived by someone maliciously, or it could have been that the person who you're dealing with was just they're not revealing themselves to you. They're keeping whatever feelings that they have, or whatever they have for you, keeping it under wraps and bottled up, and not sharing them with you, and just not being truthful in the situation, and left you feeling alone because maybe you felt a certain way about them and about your situation, but they didn't open up that way. They didn't show, they didn't, show their cards, their hand, you know what I'm saying, in the matter. But this is saying don't let stuff like that bring you into a negative place. If something didn't work out for you, don't let it take you into a negative space, and which has you stuck in the past. Because with Musico 2:32, I'm looking at this as progress, moving forward. You singing a new song, you know what I'm saying? You connecting with yourself that way, and you're playing your music. And when I say playing your music, I mean you still staying true to yourself. You still being your creative and your unique self without letting yourself be affected and changed by someone else or something that someone did or something that someone didn't do. This is you still singing your song and you letting your song play out. You playing your song for the world, you know? You're still being true and authentic to yourself. You're getting past it, moving past rejection, moving past disappointments, moving past failures, and continuing to move on and not letting the situation turn you into somebody who you're not truly at a soul level, and then you're not like deep down inside. At this time, you may feel that things are out of balance, but what is needed in this situation to turn this thing around and get you back on track is for you to balance your spirituality and practicality. Yeah, full moon in Pisces. Okay, this is balancing thing. This is you balancing your emotions out. This is you getting reconnected with the higher power. You getting reconnected with your spirit guides, angels, God. You getting reconnected with your intuition and your spirituality, you know, because that is what is going to keep you grounded. Also, maybe for some people, spending some time in nature, helping you get balancing yourself and getting grounded, because your emotions could be out of control, or your emotions are not tip top. They're not 100% as where they should be. Like you might not be strong emotionally, feeling, you know, confident right now. But this is saying that is something that you will need to do to get you back on the right track, to get you back on the path that's going to bring you out of this situation. And something could happen a year from now. When it comes to time cards, I personally don't read them by the letter, because time is relevant, right? Time could like change. It could speed up or it could slow down. It could be a year from now. It could be a month from now, a week from now. It could be 2 years from now. So it just depends on, you know, a combination of divine intervention and also yourself. If you're willing to pull yourself out of a hole, if you found yourself in a hole, if you found yourself in a dark place, if you find yourself in a confusing place, it's whether or not how strong you are to pull yourself out of it and to move and to not let things from the past or disappointments hold you captive and trapped, right? Because I see with you balancing spirituality, you balancing yourself out, and you still being true to yourself, and you singing a positive song instead of singing a sad song, and you still showing the world who you are, your unique self, and you still shining your light, and you still, you know, moving up out of this and going forward and having faith and trusting and believing that harmony that is going to come into your life. So a new partnership is going to come into your life. A new connections with people is going to come into your life. You got rejoicing and celebration as well. Celebration is going to happen. Happiness is going to happen. You're going to have a connection with somebody else. It could be either a relationship connection, or it could be like, for some people, it could be a job, or just some sort of partnership, or you coming into union with something or somebody else. But this is happy times, you know, celebrating, having fun, smiling, laughing, you know, having a good time. You will come back into this energy, but you just have to get out of whatever funk or rut that you might have found yourself in. And you have to not let your pride get in the way, and just let bygones be bygones, and you move forward and you take control back of your life, right? Because remember what I always say, you hold a key to manifest what you want to manifest in your life. You know what I'm saying? Don't let past mistakes or past hurts or past disappointments keep you stuck in the past. Today is a different day. Tomorrow's is another day. You just have to keep moving forward, right? And don't give up and keep going. Let's go ahead and pull some lucky numbers as well. Let's see what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so what we have for you today is 20, 60, 17, 49, 57, and 37, okay? So that's your reading. If you like it, if it resonated, let me know, like the video. If it's not your story, you don't have to accept it. Or if it's some pieces in here resonated, take what applies and let the rest fly, okay? And subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. And if you have any suggestions, let me know as well. And we will move on to pile number 4. Ciao. All right, you guys, if you selected pile number 4, the parrot, this is going to be your reading, okay? Also, before you get started, remember that you hold the key to manifest what you want to manifest in your life, okay? Always remember that it's all up to you, okay? So first and foremost, before we get started, let's go ahead and clear the energy out from the previous reading. All right, you guys, so you guys are gonna be the pile I'm gonna shuffle the cards with. So move those out of the way. Before we get started, let's go ahead and see whether or not the answer to your question is gonna be yes or no, and then we'll pull cards to see why, okay? So is pile number 4's answer to their question yes or a no? Oh, that was a strong push. Okay, you got a yes, so let's see what we got for you going on here. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. We got financial and material changes. We got expect powerful change. We got the end of a tough cycle approaches. We got a win-win outcome is forecast. Wow, okay, this is really, really good. All right, we got your commitment is being tested. We got have a cup of coffee with the loved one. Underneath it all, waves, karma, and then we got get more information. So let's tell, okay, so first and foremost, let's go ahead and clear the elephant in the room. Powerful changes are coming for you. With the parrot, number 20, it could talk about a union happening or something coming together that was not together. Something, 2 people coming together, groups coming together, your finances coming together. So your finances, number 5, to financial and material changes, positive change are coming for you with your finances. This could also come through a communication that you receive as well, or some communication that your negotiations that you've been having back and forth. It could be something with a job. It could be something with some sort of employment or money making opportunity. Anything like that. Could be like raises, anything like that could happen for you also, right? And it also could even be windfalls, anything, right? Expect a powerful change, new moon eclipse. So this is something that is very, very powerful that is going to change your situation completely. It is going to change the way that things were. It's going to be picking up a drastic change for the better, right? You may have been struggling. The end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. You may have been struggling with finances, struggling to make ends meet, or struggling to stay afloat. And that struggling, you know, might have caused you to have with waves, just a tough time emotionally, right? It affected your emotions as well. It made things kind of rocky. Like you might not have been able to, or you might have found yourself having a tough time keeping things together, or keeping, what is that face? A strong face? I don't know. Keeping a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? And this is saying that that tough time is the end is near for that. Things are changing, going to be changing for you. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. Things are balancing out for you. What was once lopsided, heavy on the one side, then the other is balancing out for you. Your finances is going to be balancing out. Looks like you may have been going through that because the universe was testing you, right? Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon, you could have been tested, tested to see, do you have faith? Do you believe? Do you think it's possible? Testing your own self-worth, testing your own ability to manifest and be a catalyst for change, testing to see how much you really wanted something, right? It says have a cup of coffee with a loved one, so that could be something that could be coming up for you as well. You mending you could need to talk to a loved one, you know, need to hash it out or bond or connect with a loved one as well, who you may have been estranged from, or things may have been a little rocky between you guys, or things may have just been disconnected between you guys because you've been going through a tough time, you know. Or it could be, you know, with a loved one, it could be even a friend too. It could be a friend, it could be someone you've been in a relationship with, it could be a family member, anything, right? Because with the underneath it all, it looks like things weren't as bad as you may have thought they were with this person. Maybe you pegged the person out to be a different way, but turns out that they weren't that way. You might have pegged them out to be like shady, manipulative, or, you know, like they're trying to pull one over on you, or they're trying to connive you or deceive you in some type of way. But those are only just like what it looked like on the outside, but underneath it all, that person had your back. That person was a friend to you. That person had your best interest at heart. They didn't mean you any harm, or they weren't going to cause you any harm, you know? And we got the karma card too. So there's definitely something from the past. It was a lesson that you might have needed to learn between you and this person. It could be one for you and one for the person as well. And you got to get more information. So this really coincides with underneath it all too, which talks about like, yeah, something this person or something looked one way on the outside when it was completely different. You might have had apprehension, you might have had just looked at it like it's something bad, it's something that was against you and not for you. But in all actuality, if you took the time, or if you take the time to have a conversation and to connect and just allow yourself to exchange information, like the parrot, when I say conversations, allow yourself to exchange information, to talk, you will see that it wasn't bad all along. You might have had the wrong idea about this person or situation. It might not have been the way that you thought it was, you know? So yeah, that's what I see for you with this one. I always keep forgetting this last step. Let's go and pull some lucky numbers. I forgot this one on all the readings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see what numbers we got for you. All right, we got number 1, number 17, 15, 47, 52, and we have number 4. Okay, take care. If you liked the video, if it resonated, let me know. Like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. If you have any suggestions, let me know as well. And I wish you guys all the best, okay? Ciao. Alright, you guys, if you selected pile number 5, La Rosa, this is going to be your reading. First and foremost, before we get started, you guys always know that you hold the key to manifest what it is that you want to manifest in your life. You hold the key to manifest things in your life, okay? Always know that. And let's go ahead and clear the energy out from the previous reading. And we're going to be asking, is pile number 5's answer to the question a yes or a no? Okay, and we got a yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here. We got go F yourself. We got breakthrough to love. We got prosperity begins. We got patience. New beginnings. Be assertive. And luck is on your side. Okay, lovely, 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 lovely. So first and foremost, yeah, with La Rosa, I'm picking up too that there's a change, going to be a change in your love life that's coming up. With number 41, simplified down to 5, represents change. So change is coming to you in your love life. It could be even self-love as well, right? If you're not seeking, or if you're not in a love, well, you know what I'm saying. It could be either self-love, it could be love for like a love relationship with somebody as well. All right, we got the go F yourself card. This is talking about you standing up for what you believe in, you not caring about what other people think about their opinion, about, like, 'cause somebody might think that, you know, your way of doing things is a bit extreme or a bit eccentric, but this is just saying that, you know, you're gonna do you regardless. If you want to change something about yourself and that's what you wanted to be, that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna be in this confident attitude to where you do not care what people who oppose you think. You do not care at all. And you tell them what to do with their opinion as well. So this is you standing in your power and you're saying that, look, I'm gonna do what I want to do, how I want to do it, because that's what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And this could involve a breakthrough to love, because I see a new love relationship coming into your life if you don't have one, or a new way of being when it comes to love, like self-love and also love for other people. And you got new beginnings here, so definitely tells me that new things are happening to your life. You got breakthrough to love, so for some people it could be love, for some people it can also be prosperity, like things that you've planted, seeds that you've planted are finally going to start blooming, right? This could be in love, this could be with finances, it could be in anything, right? And look, you got patience card also. So this also talks about you being patient, and you could have been already being patient, allowing things to grow, right? And this is a seed here growing into a tree or fruit tree. This is a seed here growing into a flower. So this is having patience for whatever it is you want to happen, because it's happening. The new beginnings are here for you now, and you need to be assertive, stand up for what you want to believe in, go for what you want to believe in, and stand firm in what you want to have and what you want to grow in your life. Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. So whatever it is that you've been having your mindset on, this is a very lucky time for you at this moment. This is one of the best readings on this video that I had here today. Luck is on your side. Prosperity begins. Breaking through to love. More loving relationships between yourself and other people. Could be romantic relationships, also platonic relationships. This is you standing in your power. This is you also removing people from your life who don't accept you for who you are. Removing people from your life who aren't aligned with your highest good, who don't want the best for you, who don't want you to be happy. Because think about it. If a person does not accept you for who you are and doesn't want you to go for your own personal dreams because it like contradicts their own personal beliefs or what they think you should do, that's not your friend. So with this type of energy, I see yourself removing anybody from your life who does not stand by you 100% and wants you to be happy. Because if a person truly wants you to be happy, they're gonna stick by you and they're gonna support you with whatever decisions you choose to make, whatever paths you choose to go down in your life. They're going to accept you and stand by you and root for you because they want you to be happy, and they know that if whatever thing or whatever pursuit you want to go for is what's going to make you happy. So you being happy makes them happy also. Yeah, so like I said, this is a new time for you where changes are coming. Things are changing completely for you. New beginnings are here for you. So it's up to you what you do with those new beginnings that are coming in your life. It's up to you how you tend to those new beginnings when the prosperity comes, when this breakthrough to love comes. It's up to you what you do with those opportunities that are coming into your life. Luck is on your side, no doubt. But you can't just like, kick your legs, kick your feet up and expect everything to just come to you. Once these seeds start growing and this fruit starts sprouting, what are you going to do after that? So make sure that you're doing your part, you're being assertive and doing your part, and you are actually cultivating these wonderful experiences that are coming up for you. Make sure that you appreciate them. Make sure that you do right by them, do the right thing. Make sure that you like I said, you're appreciative, you show gratitude, and you don't take anything for granted. You don't take any of these lucky happenings, these lucky new beginnings for you. You don't take anything for granted, and you take advantage of everything that's going to be brought to you. Take advantage of it, make it count, okay? Don't let anybody stop you. Don't let anybody get into your head and make you think that you should be ashamed of yourself for going for this love offer. You should be ashamed of yourself for going for this prosperity. You should be ashamed of yourself for these new beginnings that are coming or that you want in your life. Make sure that you stand in your power and you go for yours and you take advantage of these opportunities, because they're going to take you into a beautiful place for yourself, a more powerful, a more strong, more happier, a place where you're aligned with what you truly want in life. Okay, so that is your reading. If you like it, if it resonated, let me know. Like the video, share your thoughts. I really love hearing you guys' stories as well. If you have any suggestions, let me know. I like getting those as well. And also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, if you want to see more videos like this, okay? And before we go, I almost forgot again. I've been forgetting this on each video, forgetting these numbers. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pull 6 lucky numbers for you, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. We got 36, 33, 57, 28, 59, and then we got 22. Okay, you guys, I hope everything's okay with you guys. Hope you had a good weekend, and hope you have even a better week coming up, okay? Take care. Ciao.